What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda. You know that I'm a fan of these Amazon Fire tablets, a good value. But I also just picked up this. And what I'm really excited about is this MatrixPad Z4 is an Android tablet. It is a 10-incher. I don't know if it says it on the box here. I'm going to open this sucker up. 10-incher, 2 gig RAM, and 32 gigs of storage. It's by Vankyo. You don't have to worry about bloatware and stuff like that as much as, you know, the Amazon ecosystem is locked down. They put ads and stuff like that. They don't have the Google Play Store. So theoretically, you could get all of that on this tablet, customize it the way you want, and you're not going to break the bank on it. So we do have some film on here. Remove the film on the back of the camera, press and hold the power button. All right, so hopefully this is all pretty straightforward. Now, I will say, it looks like a pretty nice tablet, and in fact, I actually like the size a little bit better than this Amazon one. So it's probably about the same thickness, but you can see it's a little shorter, but it's a little taller as well, right? So I get a little bit more of that TV screen look. Here's the Amazon one. This is a little like widescreen. What up, Detroit Verse, everybody? And then here is the Vankyo, and it's just a little wider, a little more iPad-ish, right? And I will say too, I think it's a little lighter, which might be like the plastic construction, which is good, but for a $99 tablet, you shouldn't expect like premium, you know, aluminum construction. It looks like we have the speakers on the back here, the camera right up there. It looks like there's even a flash, which is kind of impressive. Headphone jack right there, SD card slot. That's really why I got this, because I can throw in a bunch of movies onto a very large SD card, throw it in here on any of my Android tablets, watch them, you know, and not be device constrained like I am on iPads. Micro USB there for charging. Looks like the volume rocker right here, and I think this is the power button. And it looks like, I'm not sure if that's a light or the microphone port. Ooh, there it is. Vankyo, powered by Android, powering up. And then, so all the switches are on the top portion, it looks like. All right. So, I'm gonna power this sucker up, and then let's try it out. And as it's powering up here, I just want to take a look inside the box, see what else we get. So we get guide here, pretty big instruction booklet, and then a little box of micro USB cable for charging, and also pretty nice little power brick right there. So get all that too. All right, so I see the tablet is powering up. Hi there, hello. So it looks like it's just gonna walk me through a little bit of startup, and there we go. We'll find our Detroit Wi-Fi network and get it connected. All right, so I killed some of the lights behind me just to get rid of some of the glare. And I went ahead through the basic setup process here, which was just connecting it to the Wi-Fi network. And the nice thing I like about this is obviously will reorient based on its accelerometer, but I really love the aspect ratio of the screen. I think the screen looks pretty nice here. And if I go to the browser, so if I go to YouTube here, it goes to the mobile version. And then if I just tap on something here, tap funny animals, so we can do what the volume's going up. I will say I do like how light it is in my hand. I will also say I can feel the sound, because I think those speakers are on the back side of the tablet here.
Oh, cute one. Do you like squeaky toys?
That's pretty funny. Hey, I will say I've got the volume turned all the way up, and like I said, I can feel it in my hands here, the way it is, you know, vibrating. And that's partially because of the plastic and how loud it's playing. I wouldn't listen to it that loudly. And if I were on a plane or traveling, I would certainly have headphones in. I'll also say my Wi-Fi signal is not the greatest where I'm at right here. But I just want to show you here now, compared to the Fire tablet, I would say construction-wise, this might feel a little bit, maybe, I don't know, a little more solid maybe, but heavier. And so that's the trade-off. And so you can see right here, like I said, I mean, you can decide, right? Do you want that wider screen or the larger screen? I mean, I feel like the Vankyo feels larger because you don't have as much of that ribboning effect. So I like the layout and the size of the screen here on the Vankyo better. But I will say, I think that the responsiveness is maybe just a little bit snappier here on the Amazon Fire tablet. Now, I will also say, though, in the biggest comparison piece here is the price point. So the Amazon Fire HD 10 is $149 and this Vankyo is $99. So you're going to save $50, but you're going to get a raw, clean install, in my opinion, of Android. The real problem with this, and you can do it on the Amazon Fire tablets, is that they don't come or have any access to the Google Play Store normally. And so you have to do some workarounds to get that. Now, if you want to stay only in the Amazon ecosystem, that can be fine. But if you really want a raw Android experience and be able to customize it any way you want and load anything you want on it, then I think you want to go with this sucker. And I would say that at $99, it can just make a great large tablet that is something you don't really have to sweat, right? You can take it on trips, put it through its paces, let your kids use it, whatever. So if you want to pick up this MatrixPad Z4, I will put a link to it in the description below. Peter von Panda, out.